Picking up from where we left off, one of the things that I noticed is that I didn't extrude the circle in the middle, so we need to go and fix that. So right click, edit sketch. No, we have to edit the feature actually. So right click, edit, and we have to select this one. Check mark. Now we have that. Make sure you're saving your work. Okay, so the big wheel and the small one are done. Now we are going to do the base. I already created one, I saved it. So what I'm gonna do for this one, I'm just gonna go to sketch, select this plane, grab rectangle, I'm gonna make it 200, might be a little too big, but that's fine. 200 by 200. Since it's a square, this should be 200 as well. Okay. And I want to extrude it by 2 by 5. Okay. Now, I actually want to put some cylinders or hangers in this case over here. And I'm going to put one in here. I'm going to put another one somewhere over here, in there, and in there. Actually, want to have this one as 4 because we have two that are small. So diameter for this one is going to be 4. Diameter for this one is going to be 4 as well. This one it's 10. This one is going to be 10. I want this to be at a distance of, we can leave it at 45. This one at 35. Let's make this one from here to that at a distance of same 45. This one to that section, we'll make it 135. No, just change it 35. This one to this section should be 45 as well. And actually I want this to be a little further away than that. So I'm gonna make this 120. This to this section, I want that to be at 20. And then from here to here, I don't want that to be 90. Okay. I want to extrude them by 15. Actually, let's make them a little bigger by 20. There's something else that I want to do to these ones. I don't really like this right there. We can go ahead and look up a dome. Okay. And this one, they have to be 5. Look it up again. I can just go and place it in here, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna look it up, select this one, select this one, and in this case, this has to be 2, which is half of the diameter that I put for them. Okay, save it. Now, we're gonna go to the assembly. We'll go to the assembly. And we're just gonna insert the last components. So we have the base, we have the big wheel, we have the small wheel. Okay. This one, it's fixed already, which is what I want. Now this one, I need two of each. In order to get another one, instead of having to go to insert components, hold the control key on the keyboard and then just select the shape, and then you get another one. Let's do the same thing for this one. Okay. I want to mate these two, and I'm gonna select that with this cylindrical shape right there. Same. This one with that one. Then this one with that one. Do the same thing. This one with that one. But these objects still move back and forth. Therefore, I need to make sure that they're not moving from that section. So I'm gonna do coincident. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Coincident with that. And this face with that face. Then I'm gonna do this face with that face. Okay. So we're almost there. The last section that I need to do is create a belt. Okay. The way to do this, we go to assembly, belt chain, and select this portion, that section right there, that section, and last, this section right here. Create belt part, check mark. But it's not done just yet. We actually have to go and create this one. So we have to go right click. We have to go here, right click, open. Okay. So we just opened up the part, which is in here. So letter F on the keyboard. That's what I want. I want to do a sweep in this case. Instead of doing a circular one, we're going to do the line one. But before we do that, we need to create a plane. So we'll go to plane. And I want this to be perpendicular to that. See how that moves right there? I don't want the right plane. I don't want the top plane. I want the front plane. Actually, I want something that's perpendicular to that, which is not that, nor that, which is this one. And that's at a distance right there. And I want this to be, I can select one of either one of these points, and I actually want this to be in there. So check mark. So now that moved, what I need now is I need to create a sketch in this plane, and I want a rectangle in here. Okay. To double check, and I want it to be here. Don't make the mistake of putting it over here or over there. Make sure you put it in this case right here. And make sure there is a center rectangle. Okay, you have the option right there. I'm not using that one, I'm using the center rectangle. Okay, so select right there. Again, I know this is 10 inches. And thickness, I just want this to be 4. So I'm going to do it as 4. Check mark. Now I can do the sweep. Okay. By default, sorry, select sketch 3. And what direction do I want to follow? Well, I want to follow this direction. Okay. So we're just going to leave it as that. Check mark. And we just created the belt. Now we have to, well, yeah, sure, let's go ahead and save it. Now, if we go to the assembly, you guys are going to see that this is now in there. Yes, update everything. Now we have that in there. Now everything is connected. In theory, this should move everything, right? Which is what we want in there. I want to create a motion study, which is down there. And I want this to be just a bit higher. And I would actually, if this is not moving everything, just for the purpose of this, you want to have this as a motor. And you can select this one, that inner part. Not this, but this one here. Okay. And yes, that's what I want. Now, let's see if this in fact works. So I'm gonna go play. And yeah, it moves. Okay. And that's pretty much it. That's the final part for this one. I will probably keep adding more to this. Maybe do some type of simulation or friction or something like that on the same model. Okay.